Unity. This is their life, straight out of Ghana. All the fine ladies, all the fine ladies. The BAU, all the fine ladies only. Well, the auditions have started again for this year's season of Ghana's Most Beautiful. We would always go back to the conversations when it started, what impact it's had on the lives of many young women. They like to call them girls, but they're women who have tried to impact society in their own ways, from the menstrual hygiene campaigns to the school sanitary campaigns to maternal mortality to street children to plenty. You can think to people who are encouraging those to read, doing philanthropic work here and there. The Central Regional representative from last year is in studio in Flesh and Blood. Siedua, that was her stage name. Zain, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
And you have held the crown so well, especially for the Central region. How does it feel being a queen and knowing that very, very soon queendom go end? But it is what it is.
Things must come
it is what it is.
Actually, quite interesting. Check this out. The last time we spoke with Grace, it was you and I on
New Day. Yeah.
Now we find ourselves here on New Sunrise.
Yeah. But how's it been?
Well, it's been, first of all, let me say hi to all your listeners. It's great to be here. And the process, it's been smooth. It's been exhilarating because it's a lot of, emotions that comes with it.
Right.
So it's much of excitement for me.
It is much of excitement for you. I know that you recently launched your initiative as well. What is it about?
So I launched my project that I have dubbed Young and Ready because I believe that every child is ready to learn. So what matters is the environment that is being offered them. And so Young and Ready is looking at the basic schools in the rural communities, all in the Central region. So we are looking at establishing mobile reading clubs for these children, as well as providing them with some basic learning materials, all in line with the SDG Goal 4. Exactly.
And the auditions have started.
Yes.
We'll get into auditions, but for the initiative that you have, Young and Ready, how are you getting support for it? Or is it open for support?
Yes, it's very much open for support. And just as you asked, how has it been? It's not been easy, but I believe that it's a sure, steady process. So we are looking at getting our proposals to some companies, some institutions, so that we can get them on board, as well as benevolent individuals. So any individual that wants to support.
Right.
So we have the Young and Ready page on Instagram that you can as well follow, reach out to us, and also you can call us on 054-173-8878.
You need to take your time with that number. and then say it again slowly.
054-17-38878.
Again.
054-17-38878.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about the auditions this year. What's happening?
I'm happy. It brings me a lot of, memories, and I'm super excited for the new ladies that will be coming on board. The fact that I was able to take that bold step,
right.
And so I would wish it for all the other ladies, every single lady in Ghana,
right,
so that they should take this step. And I think that once you have this clear mind and you are willing to change the narrative, this is for you. And so I'm really excited about it.
And what form is it going to take? I know that yours, we had to go through the different stages of it. Is it going to be the same thing?
Yes, I'm sure nothing will change with that format. It starts with the social media publicity, where audition flyers are being posted. So I think it's going on already.
Right.
And so the data out, and they are starting from Tamale at the Garaba Lodge Hotel.
Right.
And then
we're going to we'll tell you exactly where you can go to audition.
Right.
But it is starting, as you said, from Tamale.
Tamale.
Yes, 15th of June. That's on Friday at the Garaba Lodge Hotel. Then the train will make a stop in Kumasi, 17th June, Micklin Hotel, and then make its way to Takrade, 20th June, Rainbow Hotel, and then we come to Accra, 23rd June, at the TV3 Executive Theatre. I know that's when you see all the men at work on that day because they want to see.
I see. I like the emphasis. And so on and so forth. And so on and so forth. Now, for those who look at their physique, they look at their brain, intellect, and acumen, they want to be part of Ghana's Most Beautiful. But sometimes that stage fright and anxiety mixed together. What would you say to them? You're beautiful, you're brainy, and all of that. Did you have that in your tummy at the time?
Yes, I had
butterflies in your tummy.
I had a lot of, just like saying, all of those thoughts, and it gets to a point you even question yourself that are you that beautiful? But then I would like to tell all the young ladies out there that you are beautiful and you have all it takes. Funny enough, GMB takes a very different turn. I've watched other pageants, but I feel like GMB comes with its own format, and so it's not really about how you look, physically, but then you should have, I don't want to say this, but have some brains.
Of course. I mean, you should be beautiful with brains.
Have some brains, and then just be bold, be ready to dare, and just stand out. I think that one thing that cuts across is being different. So just be different, and then come as you, and then come and wow the judges.
What should you have in your GMB starter pack?
You should wear a smile all the time,
right?
And just the normal things you should do, you should know as a lady. If you're a lady, it wouldn't be difficult for you to, look people straight in the eyes and talk. If you're a lady, it wouldn't be difficult for you with your mannerisms, And so I think that all in one, just come as one strong package.
What should they be wearing for the audition?
And so I saw that they are wearing.
Okay, Helen has the detail.
Print.
Okay. What they should be wearing for the audition.
I'll pull that up. I only have the audition list so far, but actually no. I tell a lie. Tell me. Let me tell you the truth.
Tell me.
Okay? Come with your GTP mini skirt and a white tank top. That's the one without the sleeves.
The macaroni top. What you call it macaroni top? Oh,
spaghetti strap. This one, the tank top is a bit thicker than the spaghetti strap.
The spaghetti one is the
like spaghetti.
Okay. Then the tank top is...
It's a bit thicker, like the square. Not the
tank top.
Tank top.
Why don't you just say blouse so that we are free?
What's the name?
Say blouse. Skirt and blouse.
Blouse is too wide. They have all kinds of blouses.
The blouse is...
the blouse will extend. It will have sleeves.
So the blouse is like overall.
It's a beauty pageant. So you want to see a lot of things.
A lot of things.
Yes.
To be sure.
Yes.
To be sure.
So you can't just say blouse.
Blouse. It's a
and even that blouse,
it has to be tank top.
And they need you to feel easy.
Easy,
so
okay.
You don't have to do too much.
So mini skirt and then GTP tank top.
A tank top.
And then what else? High heel?
So you come in your very comfortable heels, and then make sure your hair doesn't crowd your face, and very simple makeup, and
the heel, does it have to be a wedge?
So
or pointed
a pencil heel. Exactly.
How many
and
inches?
If it's a block heel, it doesn't matter so far as it gives you that feel when you are standing, and if everybody looks at your heel, then it's
how
nice.
How many inches? 6?
I think it's 5.
5, 4, 3.
5.
Okay.
It's 5.
Okay. I see.
I just wanted to ask you,
please
what do you say to those who kick against beauty pageants?
Well, I think that people who kick against beauty pageants are people who actually don't feel good about themselves in the first place. Because if you feel good about
Whose
yourself,
shade is that?
Oh no!
That's why they call it shots fired. Shots fired.
She gave the warning shot with the bomb.
Because if you feel good about yourself and you know that you can actually be bold about who you are and stand in front of a whole lot of people and then carry who you are, I don't think you should it should be something that you should lay someone back, in that regard, because it's something that comes with evolvement.
Right.
It evolves you as a person, not evolve as in you knowing all of the people in town and all of that, but it grows you as a person.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's cool. Everybody has the path they want to take, and so if someone gets to know of their talent, that's when people partake with you. And so I don't think it's something that you should derail someone or try to talk someone out of it. It's not good.
For those who are interested in chew and pour, I see a lot of that in beauty pageants. People chew and pour, so they miss one line and they have to go back to the introduction and come back. What would you say to them?
Hey, please don't.
Don't chew and pour.
No.
Master the thing and come and.
It's a no, because I remember during one of our episodes, I think country swap.
Right.
I missed my line, and I can't afford to just stop on the stage and then everybody, then you get people noticing whatever you miss. And so I remember I was supposed to say something else, and I was like, when you come to Botswana, we the males, we like cattle, so we go to the farm and we rear all our cattle. And that was never in my script.
Wow.
Because how can the men in Botswana go to the farm and rear all the cattle?
Yeah.
It's not something that.
But you injected it in the creativity, thinking on your feet.
Exactly. So I think that GMB gives you that room to think, and also sometimes there are a lot of things that you know how to do, but then you wouldn't have actually actualized them. But Ghana's Most Beautiful opens you up to all of these things.
And in terms of opportunities that come after the show,
a lot.
Tell me about them.
A lot of opportunities. You get to be in the midst of people that you before it wouldn't have been that easy. You have to crawl and crawl, but this one is like someone lifting a hand and then just grabbing yours along.
Right.
So it's like it makes the journey
easier for you.
So it makes it a 50-50 journey. And I've had a lot of opportunity to speak at many events. I recently emceed a birthday celebration and a book launch of Professor Faswana Mafuya.
Wow.
So she's at the South African University of Johannesburg, and so she came to Ghana, and my chief led me to her, and so I had the opportunity to MC her event, and she was very happy.
Right.
So these are some of the little things that I don't think should be taken for granted.
Right. They should not be taken for granted at all. I see.
Very special.
Ghana's Most Beautiful. So this year we're beginning in Tamale. When will they come down south for us to enjoy? Helen, you want to share with us again when they're coming down south so that we can wrap up and do premiere.
In fact, Kumasi is where? Would you consider that?
Middle belt. Yeah.
Okay. Takrady would call that obviously south.
The Day South.
We Day South. 20th June, find your way to Takrady, and then 23rd June, find your way to Accra. TV3 Executive Theatre. Just find your way onto the premises and speak to anybody at the front desk or at the gate, and they will direct you.
Okay. The show is not for bleached people. Bleaching. Keep off. Yeah, these are the things that you ladies are afraid to say. As far as we will say it's the way.
Ghana women have stopped bleaching.
Yeah.
I don't think it's really as popular. Grace, are you seeing a lot of ladies bleaching these days? I think people have decided, because you never get it even, the knuckles. I think people have got tired.
I mean, the song, I believe in knuckles.
Because black is actually beautiful.
So
I believe that whatever color that you come in, appreciate it, and then you shine.
Okay, we'll have to go. What will be your closing thoughts, Grace Arhin?
Yeah. So I think that before coming in here, I had a little conversation with someone, and the person was saying that right after these shows, we ladies are not being heard of. I think that once you were interested in the show, please let's make it a point to also follow up on the lives of these young ladies.
Right.
They need us more than we think, because after the show, many a times truly the attention is on the winner. So if you don't don't actually pick yourself up, you don't move, then people wouldn't see you. So in as much as the ladies are trying, please do your best to check.
They say the ladies also ditch their boyfriends after the show because their pedigree has gone up and the people who helped them to climb, and then they suddenly forget about them.
I think it's an individual preference.
William Oze.
I mean, it shouldn't be a reason why you should do that. No, but if you do that, I mean, that's something that we
because I've seen it before. I mean, I hosted GMB for 4 years. 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. I've seen it before.
I mean,
you saw the guys who were coming in the studio every time. They were the ones who were texting.
I wouldn't want to
gathering
categorize the issue and say because they are queens. It happens all the time in all spheres of life. That's how I want to see it.
And it had to happen after the show.
I mean,
exactly. It had to happen after the show. No, I didn't. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that.
You are saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, I'm saying that.
I'm not saying you're saying.
I've seen some before.
I have said what I'm saying.
And I've seen what I've said.
Yes.
What I'm saying.
Yes.
And you have seen and seen.
Yeah.
I
And it won't be a
put
muscle.
You know, because the government says if you see
Come on.
something, say something. I've seen something. I'm saying something.
I'm not putting the beauty arena. It happens everywhere. But I don't
That's the
think
womanpreneur. Wait.
will ditch boyfriend because she's now a queen.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You know, Janet is raising protests from the back. She said, womanpreneur is ready. You don't go and leave your boyfriend when you get promotion. All right.
Where you from? You sex a thing.